Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We're going to do another general love reading for all the signs. Just a quick one that I did for you guys last week. It'll be 3 cards, 3 minutes each sign, okay? Give or take, approximately 3 minutes per sign. General love read. This will be for the week of October the 3rd to the 9th. And I will timestamp everything for you below. You can take a look in the comments. So we're going to ask Spirit. I don't have any real particular order here. I'm going to start with Aquarius and work our way down. Spirit, what messages do you have? Love, that was going to pop out. Love, relationships, too many cards. Love and relationships for the Aquarius, please. You got 7 of Pentacles here. Okay, we got 4 cards. When that happens, I take the top 3 and I leave the 4th one on the side, just as a little clarifier here. Okay. Aquarius, you've got the 7 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups as the 4th card. You guys are really, really working hard. I feel like you're in a very good place with yourself and with others. I feel like you've really been dedicating a lot of time to your work, to your life, to even your relationships, and it's in a very good place. It's in a very prosperous place. There is something there I can see, Aquarius, that I feel like there may be a slight amount of distraction possibly, or something, and it might just be that you've come to this really strong, good place, that you're in a successful place, and then now it's like you can kind of lighten up. So I don't know if the distraction is necessarily negative or positive, but you're kind of putting a little bit more attention into love with this Queen of Cups here. So either you or your person is really starting to show you a lot of love and affection and appreciation. I feel like you've got a lot of appreciation for all of your efforts within your relationship, within your love life, within your work life. And you're sort of taking a little breather for yourself, or you're taking a little step aside from all of the hard work and the perseverance. I feel like you guys have really put a lot of focus. You got your nose to the ground, just working away at something or someone. And it's like, I feel like it's a healthy distraction, actually, because you've got good solid cards here. You're being like rewarded, so to speak, but it's a healthy distraction. So maybe you're actually like taking off on a trip, or spending a bit more, or you're treating yourself, but there's a good love connection here with your person. But also with your life, with your work. It's a good, healthy dedication here. I think that's all I can get for you guys with the 3 cards that I have. Continue to work at that, because you are at the top of your game with the Chariot card. So if you want to maintain that, or you want to grow from that, you know what's involved. You already know what's involved with that. But I feel like you've been able to finally say, you know what, I got a lot invested there, and now I'm gonna start to play a little bit more in life, have a little bit more fun. Okay, so that's for the Aquarians. All positive, Aquarius. It's all good, good reward, good, like work hard, play hard. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. Pisces. Let's give the deck a split up here. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Pisces? What message do you have for the sign of Pisces, please? 3 cards, 3 minutes. Okay, we got our 3 cards right here. King of Wands, 4 swords, 3 of Wands. Looks like you guys are looking for a bit of a way out of something. Somebody has kind of I feel like somebody, Pisces, hasn't really given what you, it's an unequal give and take situation that you might be in. And you might now be putting a little bit more emphasis on yourself. You may actually have, I don't know if you or someone else has, either you've scared somebody off possibly, or they've scared you off a bit, or they've made you retreat. They've made you kind of rethink your focus. You may have, it could even be someone turned their back on you, or somebody I'm just trying to gather what I'm sensing here is that it's like a feeling that you've been weighed down. That's what it is. It's you've been weighed down by this person, by this relationship, and they've kind of, I don't know if they've scared you off, is what I initially heard or felt, or turned you off, or vice versa. Roles can be reversed here, Pisces. You're starting to reevaluate. You're reevaluating things. You're rethinking things. Emotionally, you're not feeling as solid, as safe, as secure. And you're starting to reflect. There's a reflection taking place. And you're kind of taking a time out for you, Pisces. You're going to recharge your mind, your batteries. You're going to recharge your emotions. Some of you, I feel like you may have gotten lost with this person. You kind of lost a bit of yourself. And it's like you want a little bit more of that freedom again. You want a little bit more of the Pisces. I want a little bit more of me, my Pisces side back. Because you feel like it's all take, no give. So you're starting to look outside again and re-explore, or maybe think, compare what it was like when I was single and free versus what it is like now that I'm in this partnership. It may be a little heavier than you thought or than you want. It might be a little bit weighing you down than you anticipated. And you might be rethinking. Doesn't mean you have to break up, guys. It just means that you are reevaluating the approach you want to take. It doesn't mean you have to throw the towel in, but somebody has kind of made you retreat and reevaluate. You may have asked for a break, or you may have asked for a bit of like, listen, we can't hang out 5 days a week anymore. I'm burning out. I can only hang out with you on Friday and Saturday nights after work, or Saturdays and Sundays. It's kind of like that. You're feeling a little bogged down, where it's wearing you down, and now you're not. I don't know if you're resenting, but you're not enjoying the situation you're in because you're feeling a little heavy weighted by this relationship. So you're kind of turning your back, but not completely. I don't feel like you're completely shutting it off because you don't want to necessarily throw something out, but you're just giving it some second thought. You're just reevaluating how quickly you want to move forward or how much time you want to invest. It's like that. You're still not over it. You just need to recalibrate and regroup is what I'm getting. All right, Pisces, that's what we have for you. Aries is next. Aries. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Aries sign, please? Love and relationship messages? What messages do you have for Aries? Readjust myself here. Chariot card came out. Too many cards. Way too many cards. 3 cards, please. One more shuffle. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Aries, brand new love coming in for you guys, that's for sure. You've got the Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Chariot. Somebody wants you, actually. You're kind of, you're desirable right now. You're being chased, you're being offered. I don't want to say you're on your high horse, but you're feeling very confident right now, Aries. You're feeling a sense of optimism. You feel like you're ready. Some of you have done a lot of preparation on yourself. Like, what I mean by that is you've prepared yourself for love and relationships or for offers. Doesn't mean you're totally ready yourself per se. Like, you might have, we all have our issues, but you're prepared for embarking on a relationship or getting an offer, because you're now getting a lot. It's like you guys are either manifesting this, but you're very magnetic, Aries. You're holding this energy, this posture even of confidence, of assurance, self-assurance. You're very open-minded, and it's actually like, I don't know whether you've been working on this on a manifestation level and sort of, but you're attracting love. You guys right now are really, people are gravitating towards you. So you are going to have love offers for sure. It seems like if it's not one, it's multiple offers. It's new. Okay, I feel like it's fresh. It's not old past rebound material. It's brand new. It's a different caliber is what I'm getting. It's a different caliber. You're in a different headspace now. And whatever you've been doing, Aries, whatever you've been doing, it's paying itself off. Like, whatever approach you've changed about yourself, or you guys have made a decision or a new way of thinking, or you've been manifesting, you're now saying like, it's a confidence. It's a confidence. So love is coming in, Aries, and a lot of it, a lot of abundance. It's manifestation. I feel like you've put that out there, but you're just feeling, like I said, I don't want to say you're on your high horse, but you're feeling it. You're like, I can be selective. I can be choosy. I know I look good. I know I feel good. I know, because I can sense people picking me up. I can sense the attraction. It's that kind of feeling. You might be going out with friends, or going out traveling or doing things, and you can feel the vibe of people hitting on you or observing you and recognizing you. It's that feeling of recognition. So that's a fun place to be in when you have that level of confidence, whatever length of time it lasts or not, whether it's superficial or not. It's a good feeling once in a while when you have that. Not a good thing to be in an egotistical way, but it's okay to feel on your game in a confident place. All right, Taurus, 13. Oh, my pen runs out. Come on. Taurus. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Taurus in love and relationships, please? Love and relationships, Taurus. 3 of Wands. Everyone's getting the 3 of Wands. You got 4 cards here. The Devil, the King of Cups, and your 4th card is the 2 of Swords. I'm going to keep it on the side. So you've got a love offer too, Taurus. You're not sure whether it's going to be a good fit for you or not. There's definitely a physical attraction there. There's a lot of passion. You've got the King of Cups as well as the Devil. But you're not sure if this is the right fit for you. You got the 3 of Swords with this 4th card being the 2 of Swords. You're having a hard time reading this person, I feel like, or figuring out if this is the right match for you or not. You're looking into it. You might be feeling like this person, I don't know, maybe they're playing a game. This person might be trying to head you, like you might feel head games or like a mysterious thing. I don't know the severity of that, but it's like this person isn't totally transparent, but yet they give you a lot of offerings with this King of Cups. They're very confident. I don't know if there's a player energy, a head game energy, but there's definitely a strong connection with you guys, passionately, physically. But Taurus, you're not totally, you might even feel a little bit, if it's frustration, or if it's like I'm not getting my own way, or I'm not getting what I need out of this person. I can't quite pinpoint what this person isn't offering me or is offering me. So you're not totally sold on a relationship, even though you guys might be, it's like someone's telling you that they're looking for love, but you're not feeling it. Their actions and their words are not quite gelling properly. So you're feeling a little bit of you're feeling, like I said, there's a head game, there's a confusion there. So you're not putting all your eggs into this person's basket. I don't see that at all. It's a possibility with the King of Cups. It's possible, but they haven't done enough communication or enough signals to you to sell you on that. But you're staying around because there's an attraction there. There's a very passionate attraction. Whether this is going to be a healthy person, I'm not sure. It may not be the best long-term relationship. You're evaluating that, Taurus. You're thinking them through. You're thinking things through, rather, and you're thinking this person. You're trying to figure out the head, the mind. But I feel like either it's you or them. There is a generosity exchange of affection, of love, of passion. There's a generosity, maybe even of time. But there's something that this person isn't totally clear about. You kind of go home from the date going, wait a second, why do I not feel settled? Why do I have to kind of watch them go into their car, make sure they're going home? Why do I have to, I don't just jump in my car, give them a hug and go off. I want to make sure they're actually going where they say they're going. You're just observing them. That's what I'm getting with you, Taurus. You're following up on them just to see what they say lines up with what they're doing, okay? So it's a little bit of time, I see. You need time with this person to figure it out. But you're still having a good time with them. You guys are probably still getting along, and you're still feeling, like I said, there's a lot of passion there. All right, Taurus, that's your reading for that. Sorry for the shaky table, guys. It's the stand. So we're on Gemini. My stand is not very good, so it wobbles. I don't know. It's not the table. Gemini, love and relationships for Gemini, please. What messages do you have for love in Gemini, please, Spirit? Love for Gemini, relationship messages. Oh, Gemini, here's your card. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Too many cards. There we go. I guess you got 4 cards as well. Okay. Okay, so you got the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Wands is your 4th. I'm just going to set that to the side. Gemini, a lot of emotions are in the air with you guys, in between you and this other person. You've got, there's deceit. There's some kind of, there's deceit. There's again, like a bit of a decision making, but I don't know if this person is multiple dating. There's multiple dating here. You got the Queen of Wands, like someone's trying to please everybody but you. This person's pleasing everyone else but you're getting caught in the middle of it. You're getting caught in some kind of battle. I don't know if someone's going through, like, you're stuck in the middle of somebody in the middle of a divorce or something like that, a separation, and you're in the middle of this. It's like it's a multi-scenario. Someone's not focused on the true love of Two of Cups. There is love. There's love there. That's your love. That's the Two of Cups. But at the same time, you see how they're staring at each other eye to eye? That's not what's happening. There's a love offer. There's love here. But you're not seeing eye to eye. Someone's not being totally honest with you with the Five of Swords. They're working something out. And it's like they're trying to choose you over this other person. It's an ex, it's a divorce, it's something like that I'm getting. You've got to remain strong, Gemini. Gemini. You've got to remain strong in this situation, Gemini. You've got to stand your ground. You've got to remain emotionally strong, okay? Try not to get sucked into this person's game or this person's like trickery. Remain very strong and stable on what you expect out of this deal that you're in. It's a deal of some sort. And you kind of only know their side of the story, but you don't know the third person's side of the story. You don't know, there's some kind of argument, or not even an argument, there's some kind of fighting or separation or divorce or something like that. You hear it from this person who wants to move forward with you. They want to love you, but you don't hear the story from that person, the other person, the ex, whatever this other issue is. So you've got to remain strong in this. You've got to set your boundaries, and you've got to tell this person, or you've got to feel a sense of clarity from them, okay? You're not getting the whole story, the whole picture. That's not what you're feeling, is what I'm sensing. There's an unsaid battle in the background, but you're in the middle of it. Okay, Gemini? Speak your truth. Stand your ground. And request transparency, request honesty. You want the story from A to Z. You don't want A, D, K, J. You want A to Z. You want step by step, because you're feeling this sense of it's hard for you to make a decision. It's hard for you to understand where you are in this love affair. Okay, so I'd be curious. I wish I could draw more cards, Gemini, because I feel like the Three of Swords or something's going to pop out where there's another person, okay? Cancer, 23 minutes. Cancer, love and relationships, please. You also got the Two of Cups. Cancer, is there a love offer here for you guys? Two of Cups. One more shuffle. Cancer, love and relationships. Oh, wow, Cancer. Okay, you do have love coming through. You've also got the Temperance and the Seven of Cups. So, Cancer, I get that there's a healing to be had in your love affair, in your love situation, in your love life. I think that you almost feel pulled in multiple directions, either with the relationship that you're in, or for the singles out there, it's like you're being pulled. It's like there's love there, there's new love, but something requires healing. Something requires a sense of balance, emotional balance. You may not know where to put your focus on when it comes to the dating or the love life. I think you're aware that you have a lot of possibilities. I think that you're aware that there's opportunities, there's options for you. You don't feel limited. Cancer doesn't feel limited at this time. You know that you have options. And it's possible that you're either saying to yourself, do I work on healing the relationship I'm in and going for the long haul? Or do I move on and just heal from this and move on to my other possibilities for myself? It's like you either have to heal what you're in, or you've got to heal yourself, because you're going to have to, potentially some of you might be breaking up. You're going to have to heal in order to pursue other possibilities anyways. So it's like, I think it's a good feeling. I think it's a good thing, because healing is always a good thing, whether it's the relationship you're in. Even if something is not meant to be long term, it's always very beneficial to heal whatever it is you're in, to come off on good terms, to have an amicable friendship or an amicable breakup or whatever that is, or to reconcile your differences and to come together and heal the relationship that you're currently in. So I feel like it's Cancer. It's not that you're not satisfied per se with what you're in. It's that you're having a struggle deciding if the grass is greener out there or not. You know there's lots of grass. You know there's lots of opportunities. But is it worth me going out and taking that chance? Or do I heal what I'm in? Because you're going to always have to heal someone or yourself. None of us are perfect. So no one else out there is going to come in and be the perfect replacement for what you might already be in. No one's going to fix you but you. And you're not going to fix anyone else but them. You can help each other. You can guide each other. You can support one another. But it has to be a mutual, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like mutual, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank, but it's like a mutual beneficiary. You both have to benefit. One sec, I gotta put my music back on here. You've got to understand that symbiotic, that's what I was trying to say, like a symbiotic relationship where you benefit and they benefit. So I think you guys are in a bit of a decision-making challenge right now, Cancer, with whether or not you heal the situation that you're in, make it better, or do you go out there knowing, because you know you've got a lot of options, but they're not going to come without their required healing either. People are not perfect. Every relationship is a healing process. It's a learning process. It's a growth process. So you're making that decision. Take your time. With the Temperance card, I think it's always good to heal. It's always good to heal regardless. Take your time is what I'm feeling with this here. Don't be hasty. Sometimes it works out when we have a little bit of patience and healing with what we have at home. It might be the best thing, but just give it time and patience, okay? Leo. Okay, Leos. Leo, what messages do you have? Love and relationships, please, Spirit, for the Leos. I'll take these. You got 4 cards. You guys are all getting 4 cards. I take the top 3. I put the 1 to the side. Leo. 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, the Tower. This is definitely an ending. You guys have definitely are at the end of your rope. You're at the end of a relationship or the end of a battle. You feel, Leo, that you have put so much work and effort and dedication and time and love only to end up with a Tower moment. It could be a one-sided thing where you feel like you did all the work. You tried to get this person to build a healthy foundation. You tried to make this person realize that it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of work to be in a relationship. And somehow it always ended up on your back. And you were always blamed. You were always, the load was put on you. The onus was put on you. This person kept maybe, pushing back, arguing back, only to eventually realize that what you're now feeling is that you're going to put that work into yourself, into your life, into your own personal happiness, because this has now come to an end where you're like, or if it hasn't come to an end, you're in a place where you're like, I don't even care anymore. I'm not putting any more work. I'm going to let it fall. I'm going to let the tower moment happen, because I've put in all of the effort I have. I built my side of the foundation. This person's foundation is weak, so the tower's going to end up falling on them. Your side is strong, Leo. You're at the very last brick in your holding up yourself with this person. You've dedicated yourself and you've tried to share that with them. But this tower moment to me seems like it's happening. There's an ending. There's an ending to this. And you're now realizing that you're not, I don't think you regret though. I think Leo's your very strong sign. The Leo, the Lions, you're strong. You walk through battles. You don't give up. And I don't think you're regretting all of the work and effort and the dedication. I don't think you're going to walk away with regrets. You're going to walk away with your head held high. You're not walking away with your tail between your legs at all. I think you guys know you put in 110% to the point where you literally are now at either it's over or it's ending, but you're just like, I will let the tower fall. I am not putting in one more ounce of energy. I'm not giving any more support. Whatever happens, happens. But you know you did your job. And now you're going to put all that energy into you. You're going to reflect it back to you. So you're going to mirror this person and you're going to just be like, okay, another fight. Okay, you're not even going to bother trying to win arguments. You're just going to mirror this person and let it fall. You're going to let the tower fall. I see this very strong energy here, Leos. Unfortunately, I can't sugarcoat this one. Not that I like to sugarcoat, but I can't. It's done, or you're done. Virgo, love and relationships, please, for the sign of Virgo. Virgo. Too many cards. I need 3 cards. You had 5 or 6 there. Virgo. These want to fall out. So Virgo, you're the lucky with 5 cards today. I'm only taking the top 3. I put the 2 aside. Okay? They wanted to fall out. Wow, Virgo. Okay, so again, I'm getting a very clear, you're moving on very quickly from a past scenario. You're definitely ready for new. You may have even moved, like physically moved on from somebody or something. It could be a job. It could be a house, a moving of physical locations, or definitely we're asking for love relationship messages here. You're definitely moving on with your head held up high. This sounds a little similar to Leo. I just did Leo. You've got the Strength, the 8 of Wands, the Knight of Cups. These 2 cards that were persistent on coming out was the 6 of Cups with the Ace of Wands. You're getting on past, you're moving past the past. You're not hanging on to the past. You want a brand new beginning. You want a brand new start. You're moving forward very quickly, I see here, with the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Wands with the Strength card. You feel very confident and strong that it's time to move on. It's time to move away. It could be a distant physical, like distance far away. You're certain. You feel 100% certain of moving on. You're ready to embark on a new single life or a new love life. You guys, you know what? Actually, you may have been really struggling for quite some time on somebody. I don't do this, but for some reason, Virgo, you're going to get a little bit of special treatment today. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck. You're feeling very strong and secure, and you're very certain of yourself. You know the decision that you've made or that you're making. You're totally wiping this situation clean. You may have been struggling for quite some time, actually. I think for some of you, you've been really hanging on to the past or hanging on to somebody. And finally, it's like a finally moment that you're like, okay, I am officially over this person. Anyone can ask me about this person and I have no more weak moments. I feel very strong in this new single life, this new free movement for me. I'm moving forward, I'm moving on. I'm gonna make that decision. I always wanted to live on the other coast, or I always wanted to live in a different city. I was never doing anything because of this person. I was clinging on, I was stuck on this person, I was hung up on this person, and now you're like, this is awesome, I feel good. You've got that Empress on the bottom of the deck. So you guys are, you've done a lot of work. You've thought this through, Virgo, and you're excited. Ace of Wands is you're excited for this brand new beginning. Strength card says it all right there. 8 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Fast moving. You're done. There's no more looking back. You've been thinking about the past for quite some time, I think. I think you've been enduring longer than you wanted to. And you're finally free. You feel a sense of freedom from your past. There was someone that was hanging on to your heartstrings. You're finally okay. This reading does not make you upset. This reading does not make you feel sensitive. This reading, you're going to go on your day and forget about the reading. It doesn't hang in your mind like it did maybe a month ago or maybe last week. I don't know. Whenever you decided you're going to move on. You've moved on. Good for you, Virgo, for having that strength. A lot of people don't have the strength to move on. They dwell and they hang, and it really suffocates their energy. So you should pat yourselves on the back. Libra, sorry, my timing's off here. 36:50. Okay, Libra, love and relationships for Libra, please. Getting through the signs here. Libra, love and relationships. Libra. Too many cards. 3 of Wands so far. Libra, love, relationships for Libra. Interesting. A lot of the same cards coming out for the signs. Libra. One more card, one more shuffle, please. Okay. Libra, 3 of Wands, King of Cups, 8 of Cups. It's time to expand your horizons, Libra. I think you're leaving the past behind. I think somebody for sure had a feeling of maybe of like abandonment or rejection. That's what I'm trying to say. You might have had a little bit of rejection or a little bit of abandonment from somebody, but I think that what you're doing now is you're okay with that. I think, Libra, you're coming to a place where you're offering yourself the love with this King of Cups. This is coming on like it's inward. You do have love. You do have love for others. You may not be feeling it coming into you, okay? But you have this cup of love ready to offer. And right now, what you're doing, or what I sense, is like you're looking into your future. You're thinking about, what is the long-term thing for me? I really want to focus on my developing myself, providing a lot of love for myself and my loved ones close to me. You're kind of letting bygones be bygones. You're looking at, okay, now I have to consider, I know there's work ahead of me. I know that there's opportunities. There's lots of opportunities. There's a little bit of work, and things are growing. They're getting a little bit better for me. But I'm gonna expand. I feel like Libra is saying, I'm gonna really look at my big picture in life. It's not just about love. I feel like you realize that there's more to your life than just love. Okay, you have a life and maybe not a love life right now, but there's more to you. There's more to your life than just that. I feel like you know that what's meant to be for you will come in. I feel like you don't necessarily have to do a lot right now. I think you're in a place where you're like, I think I'll let the universe bring it to me. I think I'll let the universe guide me along my journey, my path. You're exploring, Libra. You're exploring your emotions. You're exploring your possibilities. You're exploring the outcome of your future and how many possibilities you have. I think for some of you, you've had a lot of failures, but in saying that, because you've had a lot of failures, you also know that you have a lot of possibilities. So it's like some of you are saying to yourself, if I've had this many failures, whether it's love or life or work or whatever, I must have that many possibilities. For every failure, there's like 10 open doors, right? For every door you close, 10 more open up. And I feel like you guys are recognizing that now. You're realizing that for all the failures that I had, I've got 10 more open doors available to me. So I'm going to start to explore one door at a time. You're taking a very methodical approach. You're taking a methodical approach. You're now in this exploratory type of frame of mind. You're like, the world is my pearl. And I can do whatever I want because now I'm going to love myself with my own King of Cups. I'm going to love the right person. You're very prepared for that. You're open to that. But now you're like, there's so much to explore. So I'm going to let bygones be bygones. Yes, it hurts, but I'm going to be okay. Because the world is my pearl. I have everything I want, and I have lots of opportunities. So I'll count my blessings in my losses. It's like you're counting your losses as blessings. It's that kind of vibe. Okay, Libra? So that's an interesting read. That's a that's a really good feeling, guys. You're in a very empowered state because you're recognizing your darkness in your light. You're recognizing the good, the bad with the good with the bad. You're seeing that all bad comes to an end, and so does all good. Everything's in change. Okay, Libra, that was your reading. Scorpio. What messages, I want to give the deck a good shuffle here. What messages do we have for the sign of Scorpio in love and relationships, please, Spirit? Scorpio, what messages? That didn't come out. Scorpio, 3 cards for Scorpio, love and relationship, please. This is for the week of October the 3rd to the 9th, as I was saying. I don't know why I just said that. I saw it on my little paper here beside the timing. Scorpio, Knight of Cups. The Hangman. Okay. You're moving towards love, Scorpio. You're letting go of something from the past. You're letting go of a situation, not even from the past. It could be from the past, but you're taking a different perspective. You're taking with this Hangman. I think you're choosing now to unlatch, to detach from a situation that you might have felt confined or you might have felt restricted to. You might have felt like that was your only option that you were in. And you're deciding to move on from that. You're deciding to say, you know what? This is not my only option. Why do I keep attaching to this one particular person or this one particular option? Or even if it's like, why am I attaching to the fact that I might be single? You're not doing that anymore, because you're going from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. You're gonna walk yourself into a new love, or love in whether you're moving on from a relationship or whether you're single. It's like you're gonna walk yourself into love. You're gonna take away the idea that I don't have to attach or think that I'm just stuck being single. That's just my life. Oh well, I'll just be single. That's just the way it is. Even if that's the case, you're taking a different mindset. You're opening up your heart. You guys have opened up your heart into a new, like a new perspective, a new way of looking at love. And you're gonna actually go out there and seek it or find it or walk into it or embrace it. Like it's like you're ready. You're snapping. That's what it is. It's like you're snapping out of this mode of like, why am I sitting with this one option that's not so good? Whether it's a person or being single or this lousy relationship or partnership you might be in that's not serving you. It's making you feel restricted. It's making you feel like you have limits. It's limiting. You're not limited. And you know that now. You're saying it to yourself. I'm not limited at all. I have a lot of opportunities to move into love. You have a lot of love to give, Scorpio. You have a lot of love to give, I think. And you're looking to receive a lot of love. Like, you want what you've got, you know? Like, you want what you have to offer. And right now, the situation is not offering you the love, whether it's being single. But you might have been in a frame of mind where you were like, I just can't, this is my circumstance. This is what it is. But you're opening up your mind. You're opening up your heart. You're now realizing, I think a lot of signs, I'm getting this vibe, like a lot of people are realizing there's a lot of possibilities out there. I think people are now seeing, maybe it's because we've been so restricted for such a long time, but we're now seeing like, this doesn't have to be the case. We don't have to be confined, restricted all the time. There's a billion opportunities out there. I'm going to rearrange my reality and I'm going to start to take on these new possibilities. I'm not restricted to nothing. No matter who tells me what I'm restricted to or who tells me that I am attached to this, I have to stay this way. No, I don't. No, you don't. You know this. You're moving on. You're moving on quick, Scorpio. You're moving on. You're dropping an old belief pattern, an old attachment, you're dropping it and you're moving into a higher place. You're going for gold now. You're done dealing with the cheap change. You're not being shortchanged anymore. You're going for the King of Cups. You're going for that great job, that new raise, that new position. You're going for the gold. You're not going to waste your time anymore with cheap chump change. Scorpio's done. Good for you guys. A lot of signs I'm saying this to. Pat on your shoulder, because you guys are realizing the potential around us in this world on all levels. We are not as restricted as we are told. There's a ton of opportunities. Sagittarius. Sorry guys, I get mixed up with my time. 4840. I keep talking on the old sign. Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Love and relationship messages for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. A lot of repeat cards. I can't believe this. I just finished saying that a lot of signs we're getting the same messages. We're getting a very everyone's expanding, but let's focus on Sagittarius. Movement. Sagittarius, you are ton of emotions. A ton of emotions for you guys. You're in a very emotional state. I feel like you are moving past your blockages. Some of you might have had emotional blockages and you're moving past that. You might have a couple guards up. You might have to let down or let go of something. But you understand that. You want to come from a place of emotional stability. You don't want to be any longer in a place that might be where you feel guarded or you feel like defensive, or I feel like you want to move beyond that. You've got the 8 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. It's like these wands are literally, I want to show you. These wands are literally flying right over the 7 of Wands. They're going right above and beyond. You're not going to have your guards up or that sense of hesitation, or I feel like you might have skepticism. Whatever the emotions are, Sagittarius, there's a lot of emotions for you guys as a whole. This is a general love reading, so for each of you it might be a different emotion, but for some of it could be love, because you got the Queen of Wands, very nurturing, loving, emotional energy, but you're moving above and beyond the negative emotions, I feel like. So whether that's defensive, or you feel skeptical, or you have trust issues, or you're feeling like on the offense, you're gonna actually, that will pass, okay? That's going to pass. It's not gonna stick forever. So your emotions right now, you guys are in like this transitory space where you're transitioning out of an emotional state into another. I feel like it's going from a bad to a good, or a negative to a positive. But for some of you, you may be going into that state. Maybe you're coming from a place of love and you're moving into a place of doubt. I don't know, it could be both. I feel like it's more positive, but some of you might be realizing like, I'm emotionally going from a really loving personality into a very skeptical or a very angry personality or emotion. Not a personality, but an emotion. I think it can go either way, Sagittarius, but you're definitely emotionally moving. There's emotional stir going on with you guys, but I feel like you have that strength behind it regardless. You've got the Queen of Wands here. You're going to take care of yourself in the end, okay? So don't sabotage yourself with your emotions. Don't burn bridges. Don't do things that are going to ruin your possibilities, okay? It's okay to have guards and stuff up. It's okay to have these emotions. We all have them. But move through them. And I think that's what you guys are doing. You're moving through, you're feeling it, and you're letting it go. You're moving past it. So what I'm trying to say is that it's okay to feel, but don't live in that where it actually it's destructive, or that it affects or burns bridges, or it affects your relationships or your opportunities. Be the Queen of Wands and move through these things with love, with creativity. Come up with ways to cope. Come up with ways to outsmart or outgrow these emotions that are maybe negative or not helpful or not productive. Don't stay in a destructive mode if that's what it is. Regardless, you guys are all moving very quickly with emotions. I've just got to get my music back on here. Okay, Sagittarius, we're moving on to Capricorn. 53, 54. Capricorn, last but not least. Capricorn, love and relationships for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Love and relationships for the Capricorn. The Chariot. My shuffling is... Capricorn, Chariot, Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords. This is an interesting, I'm not quite sure how to feel here. You guys, Chariot, the Capricorns, you got the Chariot card, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords. You might be, it's like, this sounds weird, but I'm not sure if I'm picking these messages up properly or not. You might be inviting challenging times into your life. I don't know how, but you are in a strong place, Capricorn, but it's almost like you're complicating or walking into things that might be confusing for you, or things that are going to complicate your life. In order to stay in this Chariot position, in this strong, on top of you've done a lot of hard work. You've worked up. You've got the Knight of Wands as well. So you might have something coming into you. That's why I feel like you're inviting it in, because it's beside this Eight of Swords. And I don't feel like if you were in a Chariot position, you're going to have these feelings of confinement or confusion, or you feel threatened. But it's almost like you're walking into a dangerous zone or a risky zone of something. I don't know if it's, we're asking for love messages here. I also heard feel like I'm hearing like work. So it's like you might be getting involved in a risky business, or you might be getting involved in a very challenging investment or a risky investment. I feel like you're aware of it. You're being risk takers maybe. Could even be love, okay? So it could be coming to you, but I don't know that this person with the love offer is on your caliber, if that makes sense. I don't know if this person is in the Chariot mode with you. I feel like this person is risky to be around, whatever that means. Risky in the sense that you're mixing with the wrong crowd. You're mixing with the wrong person. You're getting I feel like you're inviting it. It's like you know the difference, but it's like the curious that kills the cat. You know, the cat, or the curiosity kills the cat. It's that kind of feeling where you know it's risky. You know this person is not really someone you should mix with. But for some reason, you've got to get in there to see what it is. But you probably are prepared with this Knight of Wands. You're quite armored. So you might think that you're okay. Be careful if that is what you guys are in experiencing, because you don't necessarily know what's on the other side. Or it's like it looks risky, but you're like, that's not going to harm me. And maybe it won't, right? Maybe you're like, it's fine if it flops, or if I lose money, or if I invest in this, it's not going to hit me. And if it does, I'm prepared. I'm okay for loss. You've like calculated risk. It's a calculated risk. That's what it is. It's like you're not being stupid about it, but you're also taking a chance. So you're taking a chance on a situation, on someone or something. And it may not, it might confuse you or cause you a bit of like because you're walking into risky waters. You're walking into risky territory. So you don't necessarily know. At the bottom of the deck, I don't know, I haven't done this. It's the chair, it's the Emperor. You're coming from a strong place. You're at the top of your plan. You've worked hard. You've worked hard at getting there, but you're in a bit of a, you're inviting something in, I feel, Capricorn. I don't know if that's resonating, but you're opening up doors that have fire exit signs on them. They're not entry doors, they're exit doors, and you're walking them in. It's like that. You're inviting the exit into your entry with this Knight of Wands. So I'm not sure what else with that. I'd have to go deeper, and it's only 3 minutes, 3 cards, but that's what we have. So we're at the end, Capricorn, that's your reading. Everybody else and cross watchers, thank you so much for your support. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, share the video, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great day.